Well, spring is most definitely in the air, guys, along with the aroma of Krispy Kreme here in the car. So sit back and get ready for it because today's review is going to feature the all-new Spring Minis for 2024 over here at Krispy Kreme. As always, I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Well, right off the break, this looks like a fun little springtime promo over here at Krispy Kreme with what we've got going here, guys. And honestly, I haven't had the minis too much in the past at all. And as you can see, these are looking pretty festive for the time of the year. Very, very nice indeed. So we've got all 4 flavors here. They look pretty much like they're going to be the same exact type of flavor with the exception of some of the toppings. A little crunchy, some without, but still looking pretty decent. So as always with these Krispy Kreme reviews, what I'm going to do to manage my sugar as always is in between each bite of one of these, I'm going to go for a little swig of green tea to wash out the palate. And then we'll move on down the line and give an overall rating based upon everything that's I'm experiencing today. So they look really nice again. I'm going to keep showing them to you all throughout the review here. And as you can see, definitely got the festive springtime action in effect for you. So let's start it off with this little whimsical one here, guys. This is looking pretty nice. I have to admit, this really does kind of fit the Easter spring time frame. What you're looking at here is what they're calling the Mini Hatching Chick Donut, and essentially it's an original glaze that's dipped in light yellow icing and then topped off with white sprinkles, and then it's finished with chocolate and orange decorations for the face. So not bad for what this is, guys, a festive little thing at that as well. And it looks like that little chick is represented pretty nicely on the front of this one, guys. We've got the yellow coloring, we've got the eyes, we have the beak, and of course the very bottom there for the extra crunchies. Not bad. So let's give this a shot. We're getting into the first of 4. This is what they're calling the Mini Hatching Chick Donut here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this out. That's a hearty little mini, actually. Not bad. It's just an original glaze, though, with a little extra sugar coming from the crunchies in the top with the sprinkles. It's tasty though. Well, that description was pretty much it in a nutshell, guys. It's an original glazed donut with a little bit of that yellow icing. There's no real flavor other than the glazed flavor. And you have the extra crunchies coming from those little sprinkles right there on the bottom. And as you can see, very, very nice in terms of the actual freshness of this little mini here. And of course we have the extra decorations right there, but this is just a very simple one, but still a lot of fun either way. And of course the sweetness is up there, so not bad at all. All right, let's go for the first palate wash and we'll move on to number 2. Very, very nice. All right, now this one looks like it's all flash, guys. This is looking pretty nice though. Feast your eyes on what they're calling the Mini Robin's Egg Donut. Essentially what this one is an original glaze like they all are, in this case dipped in teal icing and then topped off with a daisy sprinkle blend. So a little bit more of the crunchies right there. The pattern's pretty nice, and again, just the colored form of the icing that this one has got. And again, presentation-wise, it looks nice, pretty whimsical for the holiday or the time of the year. Let's give this a shot, guys. Here we go. It's the Mini Robin's Egg Donut over here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this out. Another hearty bite. Some crunchies. Tastes just like the one before it, minus the granular, like the sugar of those sprinkles because they're round. This is not bad though. Well, it's another little hearty situation thanks to that original glazed on the bottom, guys. I'm tasting a lot of nice glazed flavor with this one here. And of course with the extra icing on the top, that's pretty much just adding some thickness to it. And overall, you gotta say the sprinkles looking pretty nice as well. Festive, but again, very similar to the previous one. And of course that's expected because these are all original glazed donuts with some extra toppings that look a little bit different for the holidays. So that's really the only thing, guys. I mean, it's decent for what it is, but again, very, very basic. So we're moving along. Let's go for another palate wash. We'll go on to number 3. All right. Now this one looks like it is the most basic of the 4. But I'm digging the pattern here, guys. This is actually looking pretty nice. What you're looking at here is the Mini Strawberry Egg Donut. Essentially, again, an original glazed mini donut here dipped in strawberry flavored icing with yellow and teal icing drizzles on the very top there. So it kind of resembles, I guess, an Easter egg, you can say, for a pattern, but that's pretty much it. And you know what? I think I know exactly what I'm in for based upon the other 2, minus the crunchy factor, because this is just some glaze and some drizzle. So let's peep out this one, guys. It's the Mini Strawberry Egg Donut over here at Krispy Kreme. Hearty bite. Now I'm getting some strawberry flavoring on the icing. As expected, because it is strawberry icing. This has got the flash and the flavor, so I'm thankful for that. Well, out of all three, this is the most flavorful one, guys, by far, because of that strawberry icing. And naturally, with the drizzles on the very top for added effect, it's a beautiful situation with a very fresh mini glazed donut. As you can see, the original glaze is looking pretty nice on this one. So an easy recommendation to really kind of forget the other two and do this one, because it's going to satisfy in the flavor department thanks to that strawberry. Pretty nice. So yeah, the mini strawberry donuts coming in clutch right now, guys. A very lovely situation on that one for sure. So let's go for one final palate wash and we'll move on to, I guess, is the big gun for this particular collection with the Cadbury goodness. Hang on. All right. And again, very simple on this one, but it's got the most going on. And the presentation is looking pretty nice. This really kind of fits with Easter pretty nicely. This one's actually got some denseness and heft to it as well. What you're looking at here is the mini bird's nest donut with Cadbury mini eggs. Again, it's an original glaze that's going to be topped off with chocolate buttercream for the nest, and then it's finished with spring sprinkles as well as Cadbury mini eggs, the two of them on there, guys. Looking pretty nice, and I gotta say, that really just adds personality to what I've got here right now. Pretty cool. And theme-wise, this has definitely got it going on. I'm really digging the presentation of this one. It's simple, but it gets the point across. And again, I think this one is more perfect for Easter, along with that strawberry variant that we just checked out. So let's give it a shot with the Cadbury eggs. And they're pretty cool, pretty hard outer shell here. Let's peep this one out. Right away, baby. Right away. Well, being that I'm a chocolate fan, that chocolate buttercream is easily the highlight with this, as well as that Cadbury egg in the very top, guys. Some solid goodness on the inside of that as well. Chocolatey goodness with a little candy outer shell. And naturally, with the glazed donut itself for this mini, this is easily the best out of the group, along with that strawberry variant. Very, very tasty on this one for sure. Well, this is a fun little springtime promo for Krispy Kreme, guys. I mean, they're pretty basic for what they are. And again, the presentation-wise is really nice on all of them. Krispy Kreme really excels when it comes to what they do over here. And naturally, with this variation for springtime, while they're a little on the basic side, you do have a couple of standouts there. And naturally, with the mini strawberry egg donut as well as the mini bird's nest donut, that's really the two that really stand out with this group. And they're easily the ones to try, guys. The others are just there for appearance, I think, and they're very basic. But I would probably forget those two and stick with the others that I mentioned. Pretty nice, though, for what these are. All right, so with that said, I'm going to have to give the Spring Minis collection for 2024 here at Krispy Kreme just an okay 6.5 out of 10. Guys, they're very basic for what they are, but like I said, the last two donuts, those are the real standouts from this collection. And with the other two being as basic as they are, aside from the appearance naturally, the strawberry one as well as that bird's nest donut really do highlight this collection pretty nicely, and they stand out pretty nice as well because they have the flash and they have the substance with the flavors. So they're decent for what they are, but again, I wouldn't go much above 6.5 for this particular one. They're just okay, but naturally, it's great to have another new promo over here at Krispy Kreme, as they always do have typically every month or so. I do love checking them out. All right, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the Spring Minis collection for 2024 over here at Krispy Kreme. Is it one of the better selections that you've seen whenever they do these? And if you've had some of these in the past before, how did you think those compared design-wise compared to what we have this year? Did they look better back then than they do now, or vice versa? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey guys, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. Guys, thank you so very much for your monthly contribution to the channel. It's because of your direct support that the channel continues to grow, and you really do help me to keep delivering the content that you want to see. I couldn't do it without you, and I seriously appreciate the love and support. Thanks again for all you do and for being such a big part of our positive community here on the platform. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.